Hi, welcome to Off the Tee. I'm your host, Jared Levy. Today we're at Pin Oak Pub Links in Manchester, Iowa. We'll be meeting with Josh Dockham, the director of golf, who's going to give us a few tips on the putting green, and then we're going to play a couple of their signature holes. Let's check it out. Hi everyone, we're out here today with Josh Dockham, Director of Golf and General Manager. Josh, thanks for having us today.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Well, Josh, tell me about yourself. How did you get into golf, and what was your path to coming here to Pin Oak?
So I started golf when I was 3 years old. My dad got me into it, and then after a while, after he knew I was pretty good after I beat him when I was 7 years old, he told me I really can't teach you anymore. So he sent me to like John Jacobs golf schools, Butch Harmon, David Ledbetter. So it really got me interested in doing that aspect. I got my first job in the golf industry working at West Hills when I was 8 years old up in North Springs, Iowa. I am originally from Rock Falls, Iowa, but I like saying Mason City because Mason City is a lot bigger than Rock Falls because there's only 250 people in Rock Falls.
Yeah.
But I've always loved golf. This is my 28th year already in the business. My third year here at Pin Oak. This community has welcomed me with open arms, and just like every other community I've been at, especially like Waverly, I was the director of golf, the assistant pro, and also the golf pro up at Prairie Links for 6.5 years.
So tell us a little bit about Pin Oak. What sets it apart from some of the other places you've been?
So Pin Oak is one of the oldest courses. It was developed in 1915. It started out being 9 holes. The church, where the church is located now, used to be where the clubhouse is. So we built this clubhouse in 2010.
Okay.
So basically what sticks out about this course to me is it's kind of, a lot of people don't know where it is. It's kind of a lost gem, I call it. But
Yep.
People that play it just love it, and they always want to come back. Just recently we had the San Francisco 49ers tight end George Kittle here, and we also had the assistant coach on the defensive side from the Packers, Jerry Montgomery, just here recently as well. So a lot of people from the lake love this course, and we just draw people from all over. So.
Nice, yeah. I've played the course a few times. Definitely beautiful, and I love how it kind of weaves through the neighborhood as well. So you said it's one of the older courses, or what does this new building have to offer?
This new building has to offer. It's more one level now. The other one was 2 or 3 levels.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it's a lot flatter. It's not as big, but we have an event center that can hold up to about 275. We have a golf simulator inside. We do winter leagues.
That's nice.
Or when it's hot out or when it rains, people can play in there as well. And then we have a bar. We used to have a restaurant. We're looking for somebody to lease it right now if you guys know anybody that's interested. But
hey, maybe
yeah,
someone will see this and say, hey, I'll open the restaurant.
But yeah, we offer tournaments. I offer golf lessons as well, and we just it's a full-out golf course, pub, bar, and pretty much everything you need in a golf course.
Tell us a little bit about what makes the course challenging.
There's a lot of risk-reward holes here. We have some really short dog legs that you can go over the trees and make it a shorter par 4. Like number 5 is one of our signature holes where if you lay up, I think it's like 160 to lay up, but if you go over, you can hit like almost the same club, like a 5-iron, and you'll be like 100. The big hitters can be like 80 to 100 yards out.
Pretty sure I know that hole.
Yeah.
Big dog leg left.
Yep.
I think I've lost a couple balls trying to go for it, and
the same on 10 is a dog leg to the left. You can go over the trees, but if you don't make it over the trees, you're in the woods.
And yeah,
So.
never want to be in the woods
Nope.
on the golf course.
Yeah, and another hole, number 11, we put a T sign up so people couldn't cut it into 12 for safety
Yep.
precautions.
Yeah.
But when people aren't coming, a lot of people still cut the corner and hit a driver. But there's a lot of hanging limbs, a lot of trees that you have to hook. You have to play a hook on that hole because it's a dog leg to the left. Hit like a 5 or 4 iron
Okay.
to lay up to about probably 150 to 130. So.
And one of my favorite questions is, what's your favorite hole on the course, or some of the members? What's their favorite hole?
Some of my favorite holes here are, I like number 5, number 10.
And what are
Yeah,
those holes? Are they par 3s,
Yeah.
par 4s?
Number 5 is a par 4. Number 10 is a par 4, and then I also like number 3 because it's straightforward. It's a risk reward hole. If you block your driver, you're in one of our members' yards, which he's used to it. We just added a new tee box there, so we added an extra 40. I think it was 30, 40 yards for the blue tees.
Oh, nice.
So
making it a little bit longer.
So yeah, it kind of saves it from hitting it into that guy's yard.
Okay.
He doesn't mind because he gets a lot of free golf balls.
Yeah.
But
So what holes are we going to do today?
so we're gonna do number 11, which is a par 4, which used to be hole 1. It's very unique, where you basically had to use a 4 iron to tee off with. You'd be 180 out, and it's still a really long shot in for a par
Okay.
4. And then we'll do hole 17, which is right behind us,
Oh, okay.
and which is a long par 4 as well. I'm glad there's no wind today. Usually the wind's into us on this
Oh.
hole.
All right, makes it a little bit more
Yeah.
friendly for
Yep,
us.
for sure.
All right.
Right.
And before we head on the course, I think we were going to do maybe a little putting lesson.
Yep. So,
All right. Do you have any specific drills, or how do you
so what we're going to
approach
do is
those?
we're just going to work on a few setup things for putting, just to help people, because a lot of amateurs, what they like to do is they like to come up and out of putts, and this little tactic that I like teaching my clients really helps them to stay within. They're more centered.
All right, sounds like something that will definitely help my putting game. So
For sure.
let's get out there.
All right, sounds good.
Hey everyone, stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. Hi, welcome back to Off the Tee. We're on the putting green here with Josh Dockham. Josh, what are we going to be learning today?
So today we're going to learn about the setup and a few things with your setup with your putting. So a few things we're going to start with. It doesn't really matter what grip you have. I do 2 different types of grip. I do a really unique grip, which a lot of people don't do this. So I just put my left index, or my left finger, I think that's my index finger, and then I put my other left index finger down, and then I wrap my 3 fingers around the grip. So when we're setting up, when we're putting, we want to be more in an athletic upright position. We want to be a fist and a thumb away from our belly button when we're putting towards the hole. A really good tip for putting as well, to figure out what eye you are, left or right eye dominant. A really good drill to practice is take your index finger off your right hand, drag it right in the middle of your face, and it'll tell you what eye you are, left or right eye dominant. I'm right eye dominant. So I always look at the ball with my right eye to start with. So my posture is pretty centered over it. The putter face is flat on the ground, because if we have it more upright like this, it'll tend to bounce more. So we're centered. We have our fist and the thumb away from our belly button. My hands are slightly forward. We're doing a slight forward press with our hands, and we're putting a little weight on our left side. By doing that, what we're trying to do is, a lot of amateurs, when they don't do that, they come up and out of the putt. They go like this.
Okay.
Which, instead of staying down and through. So if we have our hands forward or weight forward, see how much better roll that is compared to that last one.
Nice and smooth.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll hit some here, and
Okay.
With the setup you're saying about
Yeah,
fist and a
yeah,
thumb.
fist and a thumb away from your belly button.
So kind of
Yep. So
get
take
squatted
yep,
if I'm too
yep.
far.
So yeah, almost be in a basketball athletic position.
Yep.
Not like this, be here.
Yep. So I'm over the ball.
Yep, so you're over the ball, so it's more flat there. So get a little bit closer, good. Have your hands slightly forward, good. Weight forward, press against this, good. Keep it there.
Okay.
So a really good drill as well to practice when you're doing it. Go 1, 2. This helps. It's a pendulum. It's a pendulum motion. What we're trying to do with your putter, pendulum.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And see that nice little roll that we're getting? It's not bouncing. Yep. Even though you missed it on the high side of the hole, the high side of the hole is the pro side, the low side's the amateur side.
Okay.
You want to miss it on the pro side. Yep. Just use your shoulders. Good. Yep.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
All right, well, awesome. Thanks for the tips. I'm definitely going to use those in my next round of golf. Hopefully everyone else does too. Let's get out on the course and play a few of these holes.
Yeah, see if it'll work for you.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Off the Tee right after these messages. Hi, welcome back to Off the Tee. We're here again with Josh Dockham, Director of Golf and General Manager. And Josh, we're about to head out to hole 11. Tell us about that hole.
So hole 11 is a par 4. It used to be number 1. Basically, how you play that shot is it's a dog leg to the left. You can hit a fade there, but it's a draw hole. So what I recommend a lot of people to do is hit a 4 or 5 iron off. It leaves you around 150 to 140 out for your second shot. There's a bunker just off to the left of the green that if you pull it, you're going to be in. So the miss there is either middle of the green or right. But if you miss too far right, there's a bed of flowers just behind the green to the right as well. But yeah, it's a very unique hole.
All right, sounds good. Let's get out there.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so we're here on hole 11, and tell us again what we're looking at here.
So hole 11 is a risk-reward hole. Like I said, 11 used to be hole 1. We have multiple different tee boxes to tee off for multiple ages. You can either go up hole 12. A lot of the long hitters like to hit their driver. We tried to discourage that, so we raised the sign up. What's funny about this is a lot of people think they're going to break that sign, but it's made out of plexiglass. So they'll hit their driver over into that little gap, so it's in the fairway on hole 12. But the shot that the most common amateur player, pro, or somebody who's going to play smart is just try to draw it into the fairway, just around these trees, because it's a dog leg to the left. And your second shot should be anywhere between 130 to 150 yards out, depending how far you hit it. So.
All right, well, I'll let you go for it.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Yep, thank you. So, didn't draw as much as I want, but it's still the safe shot. Oh, good shot.
Didn't draw as much as I wanted to either.
What?
But it's a safe shot.
It was a safe shot.
All right, so found my ball. Just missed the fairway, but looks like I found some tree trouble here.
Okay.
So how should I
So
fix this?
we are 182 yards out. What I would do is, with the trees hanging low, what we're going to do is we're going to play it back in our stance and hit a low shot. So set up, play it more back in your stance to scoot forward, aim left, so almost aim towards the bunker.
Okay.
So how to keep a ball low under a tree. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to hood the club shut. Just take a full swing, normal swing. Take a practice swing. Yep, good.
Oh,
See, yep, but follow through. Use your hips, shoulders, turn, good. All right. We don't have to take a full swing, just take about here to here. All we're trying to do is we're trying to get it back into play.
Okay.
And try to get it our par or bogey. There you go. Good shot.
No slice. All right, so here's your shot. Got me by about a good 30 yards here. And what do you have left?
So I have 163 yards left. So what I'm going to do is I'm using an 8-iron because the wind's behind me.
I'll let you get some.
Usually from this distance,
Yep.
I'd probably use an 8 or a 7. But with the wind behind me, I'm just going to swing a nice smooth 8. I'm going to try to aim for the left side of the green, or try to go over that tree. But with not so much green to work with, I'm probably just going to go for right in the middle of the green here.
Good shot.
Pulled it slightly, but yep, still on the green.
All right, so got about pin high with that shot, but way left.
Yep.
A little
so,
sand in front of me here.
So yeah, with sand in front of you, what we're gonna do is, I usually use a lob wedge. Pretend like the sand isn't there. So set up, grip down in the club. Good. Yep.
Just opening it up a
Just
little
open
bit.
slightly, not much. Weight forward, hands forward. Good shot. Yep, nice and safe shot.
All right, so you're on the green in 2. You have a nice long birdie putt here, and I'll let you go for it.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a pretty quick putt. So to me, it's going to go right to left because the terrain is going left to right, if you notice. So I'm just going to line this putt up. Hit it. Wow. Well, left a little short, but rather be short than long.
All right, so I'm just off the fringe. Still get to put a putter on it though, so
Yep.
I'm always happy.
For sure. So what we're trying to do here is, it's an uphill putt, so it's going to be pretty slow to start with. If you see the grain, it's pretty much dark. So you can be a little bit more aggressive towards this putt. Oh, good try. Good try.
Felt a little aggressive there.
Yeah, a
with
little
that
aggressive,
swing.
but
All right, so you have a nice little par save here. And you were telling me about the flag rule.
yeah, so the flag rule, they just changed last year. You can actually keep it in now. Before, you'd always have to pull it. With the flag blowing towards me, usually you want the flag to come out. So I'll be pulling the flag here because I don't want my ball to hit the flag and bounce out.
Okay.
So
Good putt.
yeah, thanks.
All right, so I'll just
Yep, just
Try
knock
and
it in.
clean this up here.
Nice and smooth. Pendulum motion to putting. Straight back, straight through. Good putt.
Nice and easy.
Yep, there you go.
All right. All right, so hole 17. Tell me what we're looking at here.
So hole 17 is a par 4 as well. So it's a dog leg to the left. You can cut the corner, which is pretty close to the out of bounds. If you don't cut the corner, you're going to be out of bounds into somebody's yard. But the safe shot to do is aim out to the right. There's a pillar of trees out there to aim at, but there's one specific really tall pine to aim at out there. This course is mainly meant for people that hit draws, but you can hit fades as well, but it's a draw course, a lot of the holes out here. Your second shot will leave you, if you hit it well, probably anywhere from 100, if you're a big hitter, anywhere from 120 to 160 yards, you're out.
Well, it sounds good. Let's go take a look.
Okay, let's get out there.
Okay, so we're here on hole 17. Tell us what we're looking at.
So hole 17 is a par 4. It's a dog leg to the left. A lot of the big hitters, if you're pretty confident, what a lot of people will do is they'll try to cut it, they'll try to draw it around the out of bounds, which we're not going to do that. So the safe shot to do is we can hit a nice little fade or block or a draw, aiming towards those trees in the distance. So what I'm going to do is, there's a row of like pine trees out there.
Yep.
So I'm going to aim a little left of the last pine tree out there. Yep, get set up. Nice little draw.
Good shot, good shot.
Good ball, good shot.
It's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit a great drive. You're here in the fairway, and I'm in the trees. Will find me a little bit later, but how far out are you?
So I'm 133 yards out, and this is probably like the best drive I've hit in a while here. But
Great.
so you can always throw a pitch of sand or of grass up to just determine where the wind is. So the wind is behind us. It's going left to right as well. So I'm going to play just a little bit left of the flag to let the wind push it in.
Okay.
So
Go ahead. That looks good. Great shot.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I'm a little bit off the fairway, but I actually have a wide open shot. And you just said that I'm about 127
Yeah, you're
out.
127 out. So this is a really good tip for people that aren't used to different colors of flags. So red flag means it's in the front. White flag means it's middle. It's a middle pin.
Yep.
And then a blue flag means it's all the way in the back.
Okay.
Just to give you a little history and tip. Another thing, a lot of courses, what they'll do is, like in the fairway, they'll have like plates that are different colors as well.
Yep.
Like we have a red plate, which is 100, white plate, that's 150, and a blue plate, that's 200. So.
Okay. No. Good to know.
Yep.
So
like I said, the wind over in your angle is left to right. So I would probably just go aim a little bit left of the pin, ride the wind. It's a good swing.
A little left.
A little left, but
I think the
alright.
wind died a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
wind died down, so, but that was a good shot.
All right, so left it a little short, but
Yeah, a lot of green to work with.
Trying
Yeah. So
chipping
what
for birdie
we're
here.
gonna try to do here is pick a 9-iron for you. Why I picked a 9-iron is just to get a little bit more height, so it'll roll out as well. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to land it about right here and let it roll out.
Okay.
Step up to the ball. Nice and smooth. Yep. Yeah, you just hit, yeah, you just hit this. You just hit this part here. You missed your spot.
Yeah.
Probably landed about right here instead of here. It just hit the edge of the fringe and scooted.
All right, so you left yourself a nice little birdie attempt here. Pin in or out for you?
I'm gonna take it out. So
Okay.
even though the
Can get
pin
that
is
for you?
even though the pin is blowing away, where some people, if an uphill putt, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll leave it in and want to like jam it in. I personally just like it out. If I was on the fringe, maybe like over here, I'd leave it in, just trying to make it. Which I'm gonna try to make it now, but yeah.
Ooh. Well, nice hole.
Yeah, thank you. All right, nice and smooth.
All right.
Yep, 1, 2. Good putt.
Get there. Oh,
All right, good putt.
hey.
Yep.
Probably the best putt I made today.
Yeah, sure.
All right, thanks for having us out here today. It was beautiful. The course was beautiful. The tips were great. I'll definitely use that in my next round, and hopefully everyone else will too. And look forward to seeing you again.
Oh yeah, for sure, and I appreciate you guys coming as well. Like I said earlier, our course is just off I-20. Like I said earlier, it's a Lost Gem course. Everybody's welcome, and like I said again, I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in, and special thanks to Josh Dockham and everyone here at Pin Oak Pub Links. Catch you next time, off the tee.